threatening to physically harm somebody if you see him in public, you have to be in shape.
Chill, dude. I don't know if you guys remember last week I spoke about this girl by the name of Julia came at Wendy, okay, calling her like a flaca with no butt. I believe said a desnalgada or something like that. And then Bramty was in the mix. Apparently Bramty clapped back at this girl Julia. So let's see what she had to say.
Bramty goes off on a content creator named Julia G after Bramty defends Wendy Ortiz.
You're threatening to physically harm somebody if you see him in public, you have to be in shape because, first of all, you need to have good cardio because, like, swinging and, like, doing all this, it requires cardio. You physically and possibly cannot go from sitting on a computer chair all day, like, literally all day long and having horrible eating habits to the next minute getting in this really crazy cardio, fist fight, like, moving type of situation because something really bad can happen to you because your body is not used to that. Your body is just used to you sitting all day eating hot Cheetos and just talking shit.
To give you guys more context, this all started.
Listen, yeah, Bramty did jump in. I believe she was defending Wendy, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said last week, dude, Julia, I don't know why she said what she said. She had a lot of people mad at her. A lot of people. All of a sudden, yeah, what was Bramty at? Hey, she probably wants devotion. I don't know. I'm sorry, but Bramty cracked me up with the response. I don't even like her. Yeah, man, I don't like her either. I don't like her either, but was this deserved? Maybe, just because, in my opinion, she did go hard, and I'm talking about Julia. Julia did go hard at Wendy, and I know Julia. I think she responded. I don't know if we saw this, but she made a video, talking or saying why she said the things she said. So we'll play it after this. But yeah, crazy.
Started when Julia talked badly about Wendy Ortiz's appearance, and Bramty defended Wendy, saying Julia shouldn't be talking.
I just, did you see Bramty commenting too? I did see Bramty comment, but I've never liked that fucking dumb bitch. And she's a Trumpy, so I wouldn't give a fuck. And if I ever fucking saw Bramty in the motherfucking streets, I would beat her fucking ass. Like, that's real life. It's not this TikTok shit. But, her and her fucking man.
Yeah, dude, I feel the same way about Bramty, not gonna lie. Not about beating her up, because I obviously don't condone violence. Yeah, I just don't like her, dude. Anyways, this is what Julia had to say.
Hi, my name is Julia, and let's talk about it. So I do about 2 bestie member lives a week, and people who don't like me pay to watch me. So
which is crazy. Okay, that is crazy, actually. So when she said this about Wendy, it was literally behind a paywall. So someone that paid to get her content screen recorded and sent to a Chisme page. Which is crazy. But hey, we all know there's a lot of snakes in the Chisme community. There's just a lot of snakes in general. So be careful. Be careful.
You're not going to find this live anywhere on the internet other than the Chisme pages. This person screen recorded it, posted it onto their little TikTok account. It went kind of viral. But I'm not going to say it's out of context because I did say what I said. But it was a discussion between the W versus O. What team are you on? And it was a discussion between me and my besties. So the video is still up, but it is for members only. It's never been deleted. It's alive. And the internet's upset. But here's the thing. There's so many people talking about W, talking about O. People are just upset because I'm big.
No, they're not upset. They're not upset about that. They're upset that you body shamed Julia. They're not upset because you're big. You literally body shame. And I get it. Talking about Chisme. Talk about it. There's nothing wrong. But also, just chill. Just chill, dude. You know what I mean? You could talk about Chisme without body shaming, okay? But I don't know. She said girls do that. Comadres do that. I don't know. I
look like this, and I can't form an opinion. I can't talk about Chisme. Which is why I made that video saying, God forbid a girl likes to Chisme out with her besties. Because that's what it was. It was never meant for the whole internet to see. So you guys can just see, it is a whole cycle of just bullying and body shaming. I've been body shamed my whole life. Being on TikTok, body shame, torta, mar.
Okay, then why body shame other people if you don't like it? That's what I don't get, bro. Like I said, you could spill the Chisme without body shaming. Like, it's all good, dude. It's all good.
This is not my first round with the minions. I received many death threats last time for forming an opinion, but I need y'all to understand it's okay. People,
The last time, I'm gonna defend Julie on this. The last time, it wasn't her fault. Literally, someone sent a confession in, and someone screen recorded it and ran with it. And it wasn't even Julia that said it. Literally, someone else said it, and she was just reading it off her phone, and she was getting a bunch of hate. That one was crazy with all the hate to Julia. Like, there was no need to hate on her because she was just reading a confession, and people thought it was her making shit up. But this time around, took it too far. That one.
are not gonna like you. People are not gonna fuck with you. You should not lose sleep over something like this. Like, and it's really sad because I have a lot of plus size baddies in the comments. Like, come on, we're big. We can't give our opinions. Yeah, you can. Being big and looking like
you could give your opinions if you're big. I do it all the time. Just don't body shame.
this has never stopped me from forming an opinion. It's never stopped y'all's mamas. It's never stopped y'all's tias. It's not gonna stop. Cheeseman makes the world go around. What I did is nothing different from these.
Now, last time she was talking about Wendy. Ali, I wasn't talking about that time. I was talking about the whole Itati situation or someone sent in a confession. I didn't even know. Did I cover last time she was talking about Wendy? Okay, so this is not her first time about the whole Wendy situation. You know, she don't learn.
These cheeseman pages posting me. It's just this thing that's gonna keep going and keep going. Literalmente no pasa nada. Now, the account that started this all, they have been rage baiting a little bit because they did change the title to W Has No Appeal. That's not the title of my live. You can go watch that. I'll put the actual title here. Just know that they wanted the internet to hate me, which is fine. I'll wear it like a fucking badge of honor. It's fine. Like, no pasa nada, y'all. Cheeseman's gonna keep going. Like I said, W does not fucking care. And you're not going to put a size on who can talk shit.
I'm pretty sure W does care, dude. At some point, she does.
Anybody can talk shit. No pasa nada. And guess what? Today's a whole new day. She's gonna do something to go viral on the internet again, and people are gonna talk about it. I might talk about it. Who cares? Now, Bramty. Girly Pop. I'm actually shook. Has caído muy bajo. Like, I'm gagged that you took the time to respond to me, because I'm literally nobody. Why would you do that? Why would you think that that's okay? Like, aren't you supposed to be
Because you cut her out. What do you mean?
above? Aren't you better than me? Like, girl, aren't you traveling? Aren't you? I don't understand why she did that. That to me was crazy. But I guess because I really haven't heard too much about her in years, to be honest. All I know is that she's a Trumpy. She has these wild conspiracy thoughts. Unless she thinks that, like, I was sent by the government.
She probably does think that, actually.
I don't know. It was never that serious, Girly Pop. I just be talking out of my ass sometimes. But the government did not send me. And I have to say, I'm actually really shook that these Cheeseman pages picked up my live and shared it, because I feel like I'm irrelevant. I don't think I'm anybody. I only have 100,000 TikTok followers.
That part is crazy, dude. That part is crazy that they took, like, okay, before this, maybe a handful of y'all knew who Julia was just because I did speak on the Itati situation here. But that is crazy that she's, not to sound mean or anything, but she literally said herself, she's a nobody. And I guess, I don't know. It's just the internet took it and ran with it when she's literally nobody. And it blew up, which is crazy. So now she's getting hate, but she's also getting attention at the same time. So that's just wild.
10K on YouTube. Like, I'm not that bitch.
Only 10K on YouTube.
It was never my intention to get clout off of W. Nothing like that. It's a private live. You cannot see it unless you are a paying member. And yeah, so I'll just leave this here so you guys can continue to fat shame me in the comments and send me death threats. I don't fucking know. And I guess I appreciate the engagement because I wasn't looking for it. Because like I said, you can go watch my page. I really don't have that many views because I don't really post good quality stuff. It's just my day in the lives, Pilates.
Yeah, there's really nothing much on her page. Anyways, yeah, obviously she was getting hate comments, full of hate comments here on this video. But yeah, she's still living her best life though. Just be careful when you talk cheese, man. There's no point to body shame. Okay? Don't body shame anyone. All right? And also don't bring kids this situation.
I just don't agree with her never being with her kid. You better get money in your pocket though. For who is the bitch in your life?
Oh, this is more context to that other video.
I feel like that's what the roach wants, for you to get hate. But it's just, I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. It already happened once whenever I said that, like, she's just not a good mom. And I don't see, bro, that's the internet for you. And, like, they're calling me a fucking torta. It is what it is. Like, I don't know why they're so pressed. It's like, bro, you're not making a difference. You're not making a difference by coming and telling me this. And then it's just a fucking thing. Like, who cares? Can I be honest? I understand you said she has no ass, which is true. I just don't like that you said she's a bad mom, because there are moms who beat their child, etc. The reason I said that.
Bruh. Listen, I don't care if you body shame, dude. Where I draw the line is you call her a bad mom. Me vale madre, dude. Body shame all you want. But you a bad mom, dude? No way. I'm assuming this is a response after what had happened.
And this is just purely off of my opinion, right? You do not have to agree with me. I am not saying if you're never with your child, you're a bad mom, because women do have to work, okay? I'm just...
Listen, Julia, I don't think you're allowed to... Okay, obviously, on certain situations you are. But on this situation, you're not allowed to give your opinion just because you don't have kids. Okay, when you have kids, life changes so fucking much, dude. I don't think you should parent mom shame when you don't have your kid yourself. Because like I said, when you do, life changes so fucking much. It always takes me back to, okay, I know you Trisha stans are going to hate me. All right. But it always takes me back to that one episode of Frenemies when Trisha was going in on Ethan because he had a nanny for his kids, and she was so mad. Why can't you take care of your kids? Why can't you take care of your own kids? And he goes, I'm literally working. Like, what do you mean? Have a family member take care of them. Like, bro, what? What do you mean? And at the time, she had no kids. But what does she do now that she has kids and has to work? I wonder if she has a nanny. Crazy. Yeah, dude. Every time I hear that, it brings me to that episode. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's just so different when you have kids. And don't get me wrong, I was the same way before I had kids. I was yapping it up, dude. Yapping it up, not knowing the reality of having the kids.
Saying that what she's choosing to do instead of be with her child, to me, is not okay. And I said that in my bestie life too. I was like, bro, she has beef with all these bitches, right? What happens realistically? I'll say it on the regular. What happens realistically if Wendy shows up to one of these parties where bitches don't fucking like her, right? Me, no se me hace like, I don't know, no se me hace como que productive. But like I said, I'm not saying that like she can't go out and party. Do your own thing. But are we all forgetting, like, she's not that responsible? When she how many times did she leave her daughter? Bro, the fucking live, or no, was it a live? Her daughter was choking and she didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, that one Wendy fucked up. Not gonna lie, I covered that too. She didn't say, you want water? She just went to go grab her bag. That one, yes, I give you that one, dude. But the whole going to work, leaving her daughter behind. Like, bro, the daughter, and once again, I'm not even trying to glaze a Wendy, but the daughter has a dad. I don't know how their custody is. Like, if they split 1 week, he gets another week. I don't know. She has a dad that's really involved in her life. And also, like I said, she has a village. She left with Wilito while her daughter was with her mom watching the fireworks at fucking Disneyland. There's a lot of shit. Okay, that's another one. Fuck. Okay, sorry. Dude, I forgot about the whole Wilito and Disneyland. Shit, you're bringing up bad memories, dude, for the Minions. Stop.
And it's just like, okay, so, like, it's fine. It's fine. That's cool. Like, dude, whatever. I'm not saying that she has to be with her daughter 24/7. Of course not. That's not real. I'm just saying...
You're making it seem that way, though.
I feel like what she's doing is not really, like, worth it. I just don't agree with her.
It is going to be worth it in the long run. Trust. She makes bank off those live streams. All right, I guess I'm glazing her up. Chill, whatever, dude.